Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Woo and the Furry Woo 2. On the last Let's Play, we finished off mixed martial arts because we started it with the quick look, and then, man, that was hard. Ooh. But now we're starting off from the beginning-ish, which is Sigma Epsilon Z party. A warm evening air outside is wonderful. It smells like spring and partay. Your friend Michelle invites you out to frat sortie and are determined to find some good company for the evening and maybe for the whole night. Also, okay, put that on so we don't forget. Yeah, it's a rocker party. I've never been to these and I would never want to. Wait, what's your name? Okay, I've never seen this before. So I'm a girl, right? I was gonna be like, okay, my name's Dark, so it would be Dark E? No, that also sounds not good. Claire? I don't know. Ah, good, you're Claire. And you're... Woo is? Wait, am I a guy or a girl? Okay, then I'm just regular Dark. Huh. What a weird thing. I thought it was Goyle. K9. Nice cock, bro. Are you ready to go? On this fateful night, you decided to haul your ass over to the party. It could use some movement after being glued to the chair at your desk to study, right? Maybe it was more gaming than study. You feel a need to get some air, and partay at the Omniversity Fraternity House is the perfect place for that. Ooh, I can already smell. Adventurous. And also catnip, I guess. Is that supposed to be me? Not that I know what it smells like, really. As a diligent, rule-breaking student, you, of course, dual-biting student. I actually did that by accident. Don't know that. And you're willing to swear it on some book, especially the one by Walt Whitman. Who's that? But you're a law student, of course, and you're very observant and perceptive. That's all. Also gonna take the bar exam. Dude, you should cut those detective shows on Catflix. Gotta find Marcel. We're due to meet someone, or sometime. By getting some air, you definitely mean you'd like to unzip your pants to do something more than just taking a piss tonight. And not to ooh off alone either, Your Honor. Yeah, should cut down on fur up too. No, every day. The windows are all lit. You can hear loud music, bursts of laughter, and unintelligible chatter from outside. It's not like you to feel out of place here, but it still takes some time for you to muster the confidence to enter and join the fun. I'm not even really a party guy. It's just in spring sometime. It's just in spring you sometimes want to meet someone special. Or just, well, someone. And it kind of makes things weird sometimes. You're not afraid of parties, no matter what your bro Marcel says about that. Sometimes you get fixated on things, just a little bit too fixated. Apparently this time, you're fixated on the idea of getting a woo tonight, whatever it takes. Stop shaming me. It's natural. Save your wits for someone who might actually want to impress. Also, are we just able to slow the text down? Seems, You find it pretty funny to banter with your own inner voice like this. No, you're not mental. At all. It is called internal dialogue. You didn't even sleep through that lecture. Flip me. Marzel's texting. Marzel is indeed texting you. He has asked to come along. He is asking for, among other things, where the shitting hell your slowpoke ass to suck. True, gentlemen. Well, okay, he's using other words, but that's exactly what he means by them. Okay, alright. I'm actually being kinda stupid. Standing here for so long. Like I came uninvited or something. You shrug and step in the door. It's not always this slow. You've just woken up recently. just gotta explain to Marcel without getting laughed at. That's the next level skill. Marcel texts you again, telling you to come straight to the kitchen. Hold up a bit. Kitchen? Who goes to a kitchen? Okay, so it's like you have to mix those with those, I think. So we need beans. Just in case you might get that one thing. Like pause. There we go. Yeah, I kind of want to partay. Try to also, like, you know, abstain at least for a week. Or more. So no parties, shindigs, hootenannies, or whatever. By the side of the kitchen, you can tell you made it here just in time. The amount of beer around is enough to put out a fire with. Marcella's here too. Look at him. He's just waiting. Got an achievement? Just waiting for you in here, away from everyone else. There you are. 9 calls. You have some lullaby as a ringtone or what? Vivaldi Storm, actually. Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. Tonight, not even 9 of them did. Well, the 10th one got me. Marcel seems to spare you from the rest of the sarcasm. Beer makes him cheerful. You have a beer, you sleepy bastard. Or have beer, you sleepy bastard. What are you shaking? Yeah, thanks. Just the nerves. Or why are you shaking? I'm a saint, ain't I? Hold it down here holding it down here till you got here. Offering you a helping hand. A helping beer? Instead of entertaining the beaties out there with 1,001 story of your epic fails. Yeah, seriously, dude. I'm expecting a prayer. A prayer? And maybe a bit of a sacrifice. You laugh together, and then open your beer simultaneously, so the quick little hiss of the cans merge in one sound. The beer is heavenly cold, and you actually begin to think that Marcel might be some kind of saint, at least when he isn't trying to troll you to death. Oh, hail saint, what your holy name then, and what kind of sacrifice do you want? Go kill your virginity in my name. Hey, I've actually long had. Sometimes you don't look like it. It do be like that. Hey, you asshole! Don't dare insult a saint. Okay. Anyway, I did what you wanted. Time to get you back in action. Well, okay. I'll be in the dance hall. A bit of advice: if a gang of hungry girls doesn't drag you into the bedroom. Anyway, look out for the lonely and bored ones. Are there lots of those here? Well, I'm sure I saw one on my way here. Your choice, of course. Marcel retreats to the exit, and you have to decide whether you heed your friend's advice or just tail after Marcel to the hall right now. Go with something or go to the bathroom. Oh, this is the ones where you fill it, right? The ice is the ones where you do the opposite of that. Right. Ugh. Ooh. I hope when I, do a little growl at the gym or something like that, people don't think I'm more weird than I actually am. It's usually just me expressing this exacerbation. Like masturbation. Anyways. Ooh, yeah. I don't know why I feel weird all of a sudden. You ever get that? You're just like, I'm normal. Now all of a sudden I just feel weird. Wow, 20 turns. What the hell? Also, if you're playing this game and you're like, how can I be as good as GamerWolf? I would say you can't. It's just how it is, bruh. But if you want to do cheat play stuff like that, then, you know, look at my cheat play. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Basically just get a save file, bing bang boom, gotcha bruh. Go to Marzel, go to the stairs. Well, let's do dancing. I like dancing. You're feeling a bit shy on your own, so you choose to follow Marcel in the hall. Also, I guess that is more like me because I'm like, yeah, in a group of people, I like to find my one or two, you know, main people and hover around them like they have an orbit or gravity. The presence of a friend nearby is always reassuring, even if said friend is enjoying jokes about your long non-existent virginity and a bit too much. Come on, how long are we talking about? I was out of college before I lost mine. I believe in you. After all, it's statistically impossible to fail at absolutely everything. Wow, thanks. There are two girls dancing right in the middle of the room, together, and maybe just next to each other, or maybe just next to each other. You actually like both of them, and wouldn't mind trying something not entirely traditional. Like dancing? Without leaving room for Jesus? Oh, geez, I actually just spotted something, and I have to make sure about that. Because she has a very thin top. You're not sure you can handle both of them at once, though. Try me. Hi. You didn't even notice how your legs dance over to them. The girls don't seem to mind your company. Honestly, you alone are definitely not enough to make someone wearing tops like those uncomfortable. Not to sound like a geek, but you two make me think about astrophysics. Yeah? You have been overheard by their names already. Been overheard by their name? You have even overheard their name. But I couldn't make out which one's who's yet. Tee-hee.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah, why? Probably should put that up a bit more. Cause there's a binary star system on the dance floor tonight. Vanessa laughs and looks at you condescendingly. Well, I'd like to chat about astrophysics when I'm sober myself. Don't start. So you like stars too?
Exactly.
In very different ways though. But we've never fought over it, yet. You think you'd love to watch fights like this, especially if include water balloons. Although Vanessa doesn't really need to get soaked.
We're like rival football team fans.
Vanessa stops and glances at you slyly. Daphna? Daphna? Daphna. Okay. Keeps dancing, batting her eyes at both of you.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Not sounding geek, but what do you think about space operas? I like Dune. It seems to be a generally important question for them, because they're both staring intently now. You glance at Marcel sideways to see him giving you an encouraging wink from the sofa. Is this anything where, like, we could, be with numerous people? Oh God. Don't be an incel. Star Trek. Okay, so we need to bring the things down. Now that I think of it, I guess technically I'm a bit of an incel, because I would like to woo, but like, I don't know, it's been a bit of a dry spell. I mean, granted, it was a couple of months ago, but still, it's like, you know. I would like to bang more. Though, I'd like to cuddle. Hey, I like cuddles. Give me a boo awake. Man, you would have thought it did the thing. This music kind of makes me think of Rock Band, you know? Or, fucking, what is that one game called? Where, like, you have a skateboard? Yeah, rock on, dude! There we go. You gotta bash Swifty or something like that. Do the Hisnit or the 620 or something. I don't know. I don't skate. I did a wee bit of skateboarding when a friend invited me over. I'm like, I'm gonna try this. And then nothing bad happened. Because I didn't fall over. Though I didn't try anything, really. I was like, I can go up a ramp a little bit, yay! Okay, now that one. I have to say, it might have been good that I found, you know, stuff to look at to deal with my hormones, because it's like, yeah, if I was a bit less shy and didn't take care of myself in that way, in a sense, I probably would have had several children. Because, boy, even when I'm 30, it's like, okay, come on. At least let me have a day without me feeling oh woo. Let's say Star Trek. Apparently, this was the important question, and you just passed some sort of test. Not that it surprises you, but... And, what was space operas? And what was space operas? They're cool, like both of you. But I'm a dull-ass pragmatist, and Star Trek kind of feels close to the, you know, actual future.
Star Trek is pretty romantic too.
Yeah, because he bangs all the ladies, the space ladies. Sure, 100%, just in a different way. You know, I think the old show literally only consists of weird romance and nothing else. But there aren't any lightsabers either. But, just don't laugh at me. Star Wars verse is like a parody of the real world. And old Star Trek, well, has kind of strange vibe, like nostalgia for the future. Man, she has some hips on her compared to her waist. Damn. Tifa is looking at you seriously, tapping her foot a bit, and you feel weird, in a good way though. As if your very interesting role-playing game, where she plays the part of a very strict teacher. Gotta do a charisma check. Jeez. What? It's so on point. I wrote a whole paper on it. Strict teacher vibes from Tifa. Difna gives off. Become even stronger. You want to do the best you can to get an A for this dialogue, in all ways possible. And maybe even get her a pointer. Sounds cool. No kidding.
You really think so?
Yeah, it sometimes pisses me off that everything after Yeats is like not considered cultural anymore. What is Yeats? Wow, why Yeats? Just was the top of my mind. I don't know. I wrote a paper on him. That's interesting. What paper? Anyways, Eva looks at you like she's going to make you recite the thing you wrote back in high school right now. It was a while ago.
That's okay.
If you didn't lie. No, for real. Not to die on the straw at home, whose hands to close his eyes. It's all I ask, my dear. Ha ha ha. Passed. Eva smiles at you, a bit condescendingly, but at the same time encouragingly. You feel somewhat embarrassed about the fact that all these things, that's the only line you can recite. You just hope that she isn't going to tell you to go start over, because that's literally all you can remember. Jeez, that's a bit too noisy for literature discussion here.
I'm open to suggestions.
She looks at you expectantly, as if your suggestions aren't going to decide the fate of the night, or even the fate of humanity in general. Wanna bang? I don't know if, like, I know in theory people go, like, saying you want to bang someone is not the thing, but I don't know. Usually that's just how it goes. And, you know, not me going like, hey, do you want to bang? It's like the other way around usually. You know? Like, you're just minding your own business and they're like, hey, DTF? Which is kind of funny of a thought, just thinking back in my time at a gay bar once, where I had a couple of drinks and I was like, hey, I'm gonna dance with this girl and we're gonna have fun and stuff like that. And then I'm like, I've had fun. I'm gonna go back to my place. And she's like, so, you invite me back? And I was like, I'm actually kind of, the booze is wearing off, I'm actually kind of shy. I'm gay. I'm sorry, girl. I really just wanted to dance. I wasn't expecting to get tailed that night. And make out. Like, I like making out. But just like, you know, sometimes a dude just wants to dance. Nice. Is there something here? Now, if we could get a claw down there, that'd be pretty sweet. I think we screwed the pooch. And I'm not meaning the character we're trying to have sex with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we hecked up. Let's just save ourselves some time to do that. Yes. Tifa, certainly not, esoteric? In fact, the skepticism could kill her smile, and could Clevens case
Probably wasn't bored, right? Until this moment.
You mean? Yes, I'm bored now. Right, I'm bored now, yes. You're very perceptive. It was like you pointed from the imagination across your own ass. Oh, come on. No, I can see you want to get off with me. I wouldn't mind banging, actually. I just don't like blind sex, you know? You mean you don't like BDSM? Well, we talked, didn't we? I can decide for myself if it's time to move on to talking to someone else. And whether it's my time to think there is. Well, I don't. She leaves with an affronted whip her tail, nothing else to do but to muse what she did wrong. Okay.
Star Trek is pretty romantic too.
Wait, it could be a longer thingy.
What? You really think so? That's okay. I'm open to suggestions.
I'm open to suggestions. I'm not sure if that's not good voice acting, or maybe not the best voice acting, let's put it like that, or if that's her being, what would be the word, preppy? Though I do kind of find it funny that I'm like, is that good voice acting or not? I don't know. But then it's like, dude, listen to your own videos, like, ouch, me? Do you really have to be so mean to me? And the answer is yes. My man. Looking good. Ooh, paw beans or hearts? Hearts seem to be in the way a bit more. I have no idea why right now, but I am so just woo. I have no idea why. Or maybe like just my, not blood pressure, but like something's just all of a sudden triggered. I'm like, okay, I'm in the middle of a video. Why am I woo right now? Bugger. It is kind of funny how like for YouTube censorship, I'm like, yes, this person a wooed, they're a woo, and a woo, it's a woo. A wooing. A woo. But hey, it seems to work. We can kind of talk about woo scenes without wooing. Let's find a quiet corner, You retreat to the corner of a room where there's less people and the music doesn't blare you out loud. You even manage to find yourselves a couple of beers. I don't remember a single line besides from the one I quoted actually. And even that, I had already forgotten.
I like that.
What? And you weren't trying to be the smartest one in this conversation. You probably have no idea how infuriating that is. You immediately think about talking about politics with your aunt and uncle, and maybe you can't mention the full extent of it, but you definitely have a certain idea what Dave is talking about. You know, I think I understand what you mean.
Oh, really?
Actually, no. Yeah, sounds like when I try what I feel like when discussing politics with older relatives and folks like that. Everyone sure doesn't know what they're talking about, just because I'm not 50 yet, or ever how old you have to be to turn into a certified old fart. Well, I feel old. Well, actually, no, I don't feel old, but when my age is brought up, it's like, I feel that's an old number. Also, I fart a lot. Yeah, sounds familiar. So, about literature. I don't really know a lot about that, but I'll listen happily.
Okay.
First thing I want to say is fuck the classics. Wow, how hard. Very hard. No, seriously. I hate a ton of people don't consider anything fresher than 100 years old to be actual poetry. As if you can't be a real poet if you're not dead yet. She seems to be genuinely accepted at that. Like, it's something deeply personal. That's interesting. Hang on. Do you write poetry? Why do you think so? You just seem very pissed off about it. Like, personally pissed off. Well, maybe I do. Sometimes. Not something to talk about, really. Oh, come on. That's cool. Can you read me something? No. No. Aoife grabs your hand decisively, and you can see the signs of a tougher in a battle on her face. I'm really interested.
Let's just fuck instead.
Okay. But what about poetry? Aren't you gonna read me comp or whatever? That's it. I remember my first college. It was like maybe 4 or 5 guys to a girl because it was an engineering college. And that's when I found out I liked men. I mean, I like ladies too, but, you know, there isn't a lot of room for, you know, getting jiggy wicket with ladies when, you know, they're few and far apart. I did ask one girl, and then she was like, but I like you as a friend, and I'm like, balls. It took me so long to ask her out. Yeah, I see the thing. Oh, for bugger's sake, stop it. Okay, we're gonna do this. Boop. Whoop. I just forgot, like, put the voice down. Diva takes the task of distracting you from poetry. Damn, seriously. You actually had almost forgotten about it. To preoccupy her ministrations in her pants? And then she pulls the t-shirt off. Her own shirt. Oh, damn. Okay, that's poetry of its own kind, too. Man, I hope you hadn't forgotten about me already. I thought I managed to distract you. Yeah, can't argue with that. You did a great job. Your eyelids are heavy with a woo, and you watch her hand, crawling slowly to side to unzip her shorts. I want to put a little show on for you. Oh? And I want you to tell me everything you see. Aloud, expressively. Not boingo boingo sausage time? That's the teacher vibes again. Diva's fingers move further down, and you have to admit, it's not too easy. Saying it loud, your own voice sounds raspy to you. I see you are... God, have you been messing with me? Maybe a little bit. Diva's purring voice echoes somewhere in the back of your head, and maybe a bit in your woos too. You can definitely feel them get taut with the sight in front of you. She's wooing a woo with a woo, so devoutly that feels totally surreal. Please tell me you're kidding me. Hee. Yeah, I'm kidding, but I like it when you're watching. And you like to watch as well, especially when her fingers woo. You manage to find a relatively quiet place, and you can even hear that sound. It's so deliciously woo. Whoa, listen. Would you mind if I join you there? Took you long enough. That raises not only your woo, but your question is how exactly you're gonna go for it. Boop. Yeah, it's okay we go over time. Some of these are just long. Boy, we have to do the hell belows. So what is it? You have to do it adjacent to them? Okay, yeah. Stop it! It is kind of weird that it's this game that does it. I don't know why. I mean, yes, there's a pretty lady there, but it's also just like, come on. Doing the thing. There could also be another feeling that I'm getting mixed up. I don't know why. Oh damn, I could have done that. That's what she said. Probably that one to try and get rid of that. Potential uwu. Yeah, let's just do that. This. Haha, I won. What? What does that even mean? Is that some kind of poetry? Anyways, Diva seems to have a thing for commanding, telling you how to stand and what to do when you with your hands, and how you move, and so on. Seems to have a thing for that too, apparently. Anyways, now slow down. I want you to uwu me over and over again. What? Actually, you're not stupid at all. It's just with breathtaking girl is trying to command your uwu. While you're trying to woo her with your woo, Long story short, your brain refuses to be part of the system. God, just put it all the way every time. Yeah, ooh. As you say, my lady. Yes, my lady. Yeah, well, I like that. Call me that. My lady? You just wanted to ask, but your voice vibrates with a woo as you say it out loud again. The words make the fur on your neck bristle. That's exactly what some of your fantasies look like. Except there was a different girl there, but the real-life diva is better than any imaginary girl. Oh yeah, now. Deep woo. Hear and obey, ma'am. Your woo feels a woo. A woo, a woo, a woo, every a woo. Damn, you're good. Doing my best. Oh yeah, good boy. Nothing more. Oh, is this... Sorry, I'm just muting it just to be like, does she say that? More. Diva moments echo somewhere at the lower of your back. Damn it, she said that. God damn. Too bad I'm actually doing a let's play of this, because it's like... Anyways, Diva's comments echo somewhere in your lower back. And you obviously naturally... tons of crappy woo I ever seen. Hold my legs and the knees. You obey, and Diva's legs give her some support. It needs to get a bit closer. This makes it a little bit woo inside. So much woo. Like this. Is that good? Yeah. Oh shit, look. I want... Oh, it's weird. Anything for you, ma'am. Not sure how you managed to put the words together. Too much woo, even to affect your brain. So, with an alcohol. You aren't even worried about the beginning part. Intrigued, rather. Come on, tell me. What do you want? She covers his face with her hands in embarrassment. I want you to woo. On woo. What? Right now? Yes. He literally bites, with a delighted howl back. And with the request, you're more than happy to fulfill. It's okay. I'll do it. It wouldn't even take you too long. A woo, a woo, a woo, a woo opens her face again. Your woo is a woo, a woo, woo, a woo, a woo, a woo-wee. That's not a canine a woo. You only need a few more moves to a woo, a woo, a woo. You really did it, huh? You asked me really nicely. I'm sorry, she said good boy. You remember this party for a long time. Good thing Marcel made you go. The moments last night are still burning bright inside you. You must be looking like Christmas tree right now. Your phone, pulls you back to reality. Okay, you change your mind. It'll be poetry evening. I'll be at the poetry evening tomorrow. If you still want to listen. Apparently Diva decided to share her poetry with you after all. You share that screen thoughtfully and type, sounds cool, I'll come. Okay, and remember to do that. I know, when I first looked at her, I'm like, yeah, okay. But then when I saw, that part on the back, I'm like, okay. And, okay, I thought it was the rabbit girl you do, but I guess it's like, yeah, you can, there's like 5 people you can do that night. But next Let's Play will be Lusty Argonian Maid. Certainly not Mr. I am here to clean your chambers. Certainly not Mr. She says, is that all you came here for? About cleaning figurines? He replies. What's an insufferable nerd? Anyway, he is so handsome and cute. Definitely worth a try. Cleaning services are so boring after all. So anyways, end of this Let's Play. So comment, because I like comments, if you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos epic room. Please remember to spay your animals, help control the pet population. And until next time, on another Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix, the Woo and the Furry Woo 2. Thanks and see ya.